Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 22 Draft to Glory series here in St. John's, Newfoundland, year number 7 post-season. Yes, you heard me right. The St. John Seals have officially clinched their very first playoff berth after a 48-30-4 season. Well, if you didn't watch the last episode, there was sort of a fiasco. Originally, we had 56 wins, and then the game glitched in the last game. It was a whole conundrum. If you want to go back and watch that before, still a phenomenal season. Nonetheless, I've had a day to sort of breathe, and we're here because I gotta see it through. We're doing the entire 2028 playoff run today. I'm not exactly sure how this St. John's team is going to do in the slow sim. We could get swept in the first round against the Capitals. Speaking of the Capitals, 49-31-2. I would have loved if we would have kept our President's Trophy, but no, we are, I believe, what seed are we? We are, middle seed, somewhere around there. So Washington, yeah, somewhere around there. You got Philly, New York, Toronto, Tampa Bay, Montreal, and Detroit in the East. Dallas, Nashville, Chicago, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Vancouver, San Jose, and Vegas. I'm quite intrigued to see what the Capitals look like. I haven't paid much attention to any of the league thus far. I've been doing the draft, re-signing, making sure my lineup is good, and getting through the season and getting through the draft. Other than that, I don't know what the rest of the league looks like. I know Ovechkin. There's no way Ovechkin's still playing, is he? I also haven't looked at retirements. So I have no idea what the Capitals look like. Oh, okay. So series is over. Connor Bedard, the high franchise player, he was drafted to the Capitals. The Capitals sucked in year 2. Okay. He's a beast. There's no doubt about it. Franchise player making $10 million. Oh my. Mark Stone, Pavel Buchnevich, Kravtsov, Eli Tolvanen. That is a phenomenal top 6, along with Hendrix Laperriere. I'm sorry if I butcher any names. It wouldn't be a 3 thumbs up episode if I didn't butcher any names. Danton Heinen, Greenway, Bunting, Asplund, Sam Reinhart, and Leonard. Ooh, yeah, we might get murdered. It all really comes down to X factors. I think we have all around more X factors than the Washington Capitals. Defensive core, it's pretty solid. Erik Karlsson at 37 years of age. Okay, they're still paying him a lot of money. What's the goaltending look like? Ilya Samsonov, that was basically a guaranteed. He's usually with the Caps. Any scratch players? Oh, here we go. Let's take a look at our team. Prep us, because this might be the first playoff run, and this might be the last one for a couple of years. We could sink back down into the earth next year and win 20 games. Who really knows in this Draft to Glory series? I have been quite impressed with Gens, Shane Wright, and Eamon. They have led this team with that +5, Rankinen, Lindstrom, and Cross. I still think we're going to get butchered. Our fourth line's going to get absolutely taken over. We're not good enough yet for slow sim. If I do it in the calendar, yeah, there's probably the chance that we go deeper than what we would in slow sim. That's usually how it goes. I think overall our defensive core is, it's closer to the Capitals core than I thought it would be. Malmstrom is a beast, 23 years of age. Oh, what a nice contract. And goaltending, I guess, Moen grew. Moen definitely grew. Who do I go with? I'm going to go with Ekblad due to his poise. His poise is 84. I'm really not sure if that has any effect. I'm going to give it to him. We can roll with both of them. We can... It's playoffs, baby. I haven't done playoffs here in this series in a long... Ever. I was going to say a long time. No, I've never done it. Not in a Draft to Glory series. Game 1, Capital One Arena, April 11th, 2028 is St. John's first game in 7 seasons. Here in the postseason, Let's go. Game 1. I'm excited to see how we slow sim it. And I mean, previous games we've slow simmed pretty well. Now, after the fiasco in the last game against Minnesota, where it crashed the game going into overtime, that worries me going into any overtimes in the playoffs, since we're doing the entire postseason in one episode, which could just be a round. I might not jump into as many overtimes as I would like to. Obviously, elimination, if it comes down to it. 1-1 after the first period. Nichols gets the first goal in the postseason in franchise history. Second period underway. 1-1 here. Come on, goaltending. Demetrius Ekblad, you've been the guy since year number 2? What year did we draft Demetrius? He's 24, so he's as old as 24, 25, so he is as old as Mika Immonen, which means we probably drafted him in the expansion draft. 1-1 after 40. We're keeping it in there. The Capitals have depth, though. Simulation-wise, I feel like the random number generator is going to go their way, unless X factors have a great impact on simulation in the postseason. 1-1 here, 10 minutes remaining. 33 shots on net. I mean, we're trying. St. John's is not going out without a fight, and it is going into overtime. Our first game in postseason franchise history. We're going to overtime. We're not jumping into it. Let's see how it turns out. Who will score the game winner in overtime? Who's it going to be to put their team up by 1? Make history, boys. Do it. Somebody be a hero. Eli Tolvanen. His second goal of the game. You're not going to win many of those. A 2-1 game. St. John's. I mean, we won plenty of games this year due to goaltending. And Demetrius Ekblad gave as much as he possibly could. That's unfortunate how we dropped that. We don't get points for losing in overtime. Not in the postseason. Doesn't matter here. First period, game 2 against the Walla Walla Washington Capitals. I would be happy with 1 or 2 wins in our first ever postseason because we're bound to get better. Shane Wright, his first goal in postseason history. I like to see that. Shots are relatively similar here, closing in on the end of the first period, and Washington will be blanked. Okay, Demetrius, I like what I'm seeing. I don't trust you at all. Goaltenders are voodoo. We've been over this. It's probably one of my most said phrases. Goaltending is voodoo. Connor Bedard ties things up. Their franchise centerman scores. Our franchise centerman scores. It's all evened up at 1. Once again, halfway through this game, a power play opportunity, and Karpatsev, welcome to the party. It's 2-1 here. Closing in on the end of the second period. Are we going to get 40 minutes through with another? Okay. We have a lead here in game 2. 2-1. Shots are 23-22, relatively the same. Or it's one off. It's the same. 2-1. Third period. I don't necessarily. Mika Immonen! Oh, crisscross applesauce joining the party. It's 4-1 St. John's, and we're going to get, unless there's a historic collapse, Toronto Maple Leaf style, the first postseason win in franchise history in this Draft to Glory series came against the Washington Capitals in Game 2. Demetrius Ekblad has been by far our best player through 2 games, which means he's going to go to Game 3 here at the Mary Brown Center. Mary Brown's the greatest chicken place in all of the world. It is the greatest. Mary Brown's, please sponsor me. I would do anything for that, Mary Brown's. Okay. Game number 3. It's all evened up at 1, heading to home ice. For the first time, Mika Immonen gets the fans going here. 13 seconds into our home opener in the playoffs. Mika, I appreciate it, baby. 1-0 halfway through the first. How's this gonna go? How have these games been this close? I did not expect it to be like this. Sam Reinhart is going to get the goal. 86 overall, playing the bottom 6. It's bound to happen. they're with their offense and with our holes on this team, it's going to happen. They're going to beat us like 5-0 one of these games. It's going to be ugly unless Leonard scores. Their fourth line coming in big. That's what we got to upgrade in coming years. Fourth line might hurt us a tad. 2-1. Is it going to be 2-1 after 40? It is. 2-1 after 40. Another close game. We're still in it. Anybody could score for us. Or Ilya Samsonov comes in clutch. And I would like to say that's more likely. Come on, St. John's. Power play opportunity. I know our special team units are sick. Leonard, the fourth line, is a problem. You're going to let Leonard score on you? You're going to let a guy named with a last name Leonard score on you? Seriously, Ekblad? A 3-1 loss, and he's still a fantastic game from Ekblad. I couldn't really ask for much more than that. Your team has to put up more goals than that. It just seems like we might be boxing out of our weight. Is that a phrase? Boxing outside of our weight class? That's what the phrase means, right? Okay. Do I change anything up that fourth line? If I look at them now, they're I'm sure they're getting hammered. -1, which means, yep. Okay. Do I change? What if I go like Milosh has not been solid? I mean, he's not really doing a whole lot. So I'm going to put Milosh down here. He's still young. It's playoffs. It doesn't really matter too much where I put everybody. Not chemistry. Chemistry, it doesn't matter in the postseason. It doesn't really. It's never helped me before, and it probably won't ever help me. Rankin, Lindstrom, I gotta keep it like this. I gotta spread the wealth. Wood is a playmaker. Hopefully he can put some offense to work there on the third line. Defensively, how much could I possibly change here? It's a battle of scoring 1 or 2 goals in a game. Ekblad, you've given me so much so far. You got to keep going here. We're not out of the series just yet. It is a 2-1 series advantage for the Washington Capitals here, the Mary Brown Center in St. John's, Newfoundland. You're not in trouble until you lose one on home ice, and we've already done that. At least split the series here. Vasily Kravtsov will open the scoring. And, I said I would be happy with 1 win. We're only going to get better, right? Well, I say that. We're gonna have to draft pretty damn well this year, right? We're gonna have to add something in the first round of substance. Gens is gonna tie this game up, right? We're gonna be the 16th seed, somewhere around there. I wonder what I'm not great at math. Don't ask me to do math. Like in the draft pool, I wonder what it's gonna be. Crisscross applesauce. Welcome to the party, Crisscross. I appreciate it. Keep scoring. You're only going to get better. Power play Washington. Power play St. John's. No, goes nowhere. Another close game. 2-1. I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Nope, not until the end of the game. 2-1. We have 30 shots. We're loading the shots on Samsonov, but Stone ties it up. Halfway through the third, 2-2 game. Can someone come out clutch, Shane Wright? It'd be appreciated, baby. It'd be appreciated, baby. Come on, 2-2. Power play Washington. And we head to another overtime frame. Spaghetti-O. Here we go. Overtime again. They're bound to, and it's over in overtime. So that is our crutch. We're just not good enough yet, and that's okay. That's okay. Maybe if we had the top seed in the East or in the NHL, things would be a little different for us. We've battled. Offense is just not there for us. I don't know what else I can change up on this team. What if I move Shane Wright to the second line, because he's just not, he's 4 points in 4 games. What if I split him off so he plays a worse centerman? Against Lindstrom is the better he's just a fantastic two-way forward. Eamon, yeah, that's what I'm gonna run with. Wood. Man, it sucks. We're gonna go out like this, and we're only 15 minutes into the video. Let's fight. Let's fight. Don't go out like wimps, and that's how it is. It's usually like that. Here, back in Washington, Capital One Arena, they have us in a stranglehold, a 3-1 series lead for the Capitals. It could all end tonight. A fantastic season for the St. John Seals nonetheless. However it ends, I am proud of the season that we've had. We can only go up from here, but it is NHL, so we could miss the playoffs next year. We almost missed the playoffs this year, the second time I simulated. Who really knows? Power play at the end of the first goes nowhere. Shots are relatively the same, both double digits. Second period, and Connor Bedard. Oh, Denton Heinen is going to score 2-0 Washington, and St. John's has no goals. That's rough. We're out. We're as I said before, we're punching outside of our weight class. Shane Wright does score. We're not out of it just yet. Another 2-1 game heading into the third. Is it going to go our way this time? I mean, we just need 2 goals. Come on, boys. Fight. Come on, boys. Fight. Fight, please. 2-1. Third period. Series on the line. Power play St. John's. Power play Washington. And it looks like it's coming to an end here, and their second line center does it. Even in a little too late, bud. A little too late. Now, if I could get that kind of goaltending in my other franchise modes, I'd be set for I would win like every Stanley Cup ever. I am impressed with my goaltending. At least. That is one positive thing I took out of this playoff run. It was more of a, we fell out a window and broke all the bones in our body, but we're here, and I'm proud. Shane Wright over a point per game. At least we know he can go 5 games. I said I wanted to win one. At least we did that, right? That's unfortunate. Let's see the point totals. We just need a draft. I said, what did I say? 2-3 years ago, I said, it's going to take a couple more years. Even when we get better, it's going to take fixing this team and seeing what works in the playoffs for a Draft to Glory series. We've never been here. This is unmarked territory. We've never been here. So we got to learn. We got to get better. Shane Wright, Eamon, they lit it up. We know they're good. Defensively, I mean, a lot of our guys let us down here against Eamon. Come on, Eamon. Come on, man. You can't be doing that. I mean, you had 5 points. I can't be too upset. Chris Cross, Carter Cross, 2 goals. Nice. Gens, 2 points. Karpatsev, Lindstrom. And then no one else. It seems we just need more offense. Defensively, yes, -3, -2, -3, -2. Offensively, they didn't put up rarely any, not really much numbers. So that's sort of, I understand why their plus-minus wasn't so great. Still happy with Nichols, Burmistrov, Malmstrom, Ferentz, Nikolashin. Not bad. We can get better. We'll get better. Goaltending, you see a 9-16. I see a 2.35 goals against, which in every, I'm saying this, in every other franchise mode, I win every game ever if I have a goaltender like that, which means when we get really good and offense isn't a problem, Demetrius Ekblad will be an absolute tool. 83 overall, so maybe it's poise. I'm not so sure. Unfortunately, we lose in 5. It's so sad. I do want to see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup and show you the draft class to see what we might have on the horizon. See where our draft pick ends up to just, tease you guys for the next episode. First playoff episode, disappointing. However, there are positives to take out of it. And that's all this series has been about. Did I yell once this entire episode? No, because it's midnight and I probably shouldn't be yelling. Draft class, I'll show you that after. I want to see my draft position here. Capitals have made it far. They're a damn good team. I looked at they're a pretty damn good team. Even with their, they're not, I wouldn't even say bad depth. I mean, their defense didn't look so pretty. Ilya Samsonov gave them great goaltending. Minnesota fired their head coach. Really? At this point in the season? When was the last time I seen a coach get fired then? The Toronto Maple Leafs are the Stanley Cup champions. And hold on. Pause. Do we go to the draft lottery? I think we go past the draft lottery just to see our position, right? Yeah, might as well sim a couple of days. And then we can get right into the draft next episode, which is gonna be weird. We do the draft and maybe I do the entire regular season again. Depends on if we make the playoffs or not. It's gonna be yeah, let's sim to the draft. I just want to get to the lottery just to see our position, where we'll end up. Arizona ends up with the first overall pick. Let me pause. Hello, pause the game. Pause the game. Please. Oh, do I care about view retired players? I mean, this time. I'll check this time. Might as well. Who's calling it quits? Ryan O'Reilly. Yeah, that's... Oh, really? Wow. Jonathan Toews. I don't like you. Okay, goaltending. Did we lose anybody? The St. John Seals? I'm assuming we probably lost the guys I signed in free agency to get us to the cap floor. Yeah, Charlie Coyle and Michael Furland, who actually, I think he retired a while ago in real life due to injury problems. Oh my god, I pressed stop simulation so damn long ago. Jeez Louise. Okay, draft class. I just want to see my draft board position. I want to look at the draft, see where we're at. Projected picks, we have the 25th overall pick. Ooh, baby. It's that high? Really? Really? Okay. 25 is not as easy as I thought it would be. Does not seem like the highest end drafts, and that's okay. Oh, Plekhanov. Oh, that's tragic. Okay, 25. Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh my god. Well, we got this Bolig. We got this Braxton Bolig. Michael Goulet. I think the best we're gonna get here around the selection is a medium top 6 player, and hopefully we can get them on our team in the system. We just got to make it work. You have this goaltender. Oh, we got goalies galore. What did I say I wanted this season? I need goalies just to fill up our goalie pool again, and we have a boatload of goalies here. Getzlav, who is a gem. I do like to see that gem, and we got Griffith. I'm so sorry about that. I butchered that, I know. We got this Cunningham, who's outside of our range, unfortunately. We have this Yabolonsky, whatever you want to call him. Perfect. I like you. We'll ping you. And that's where I'm going to leave the episode. We're going to go into the draft. We're going to have a fun time. And it is going to be a wild ride. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share this with people you think manage the sort of thing. I will see you back in the year 7 off season. Ciao.